Hey, Brian from Garage Hall. Today I have the Holy Stone HS360E, and I love Holy Stone drones. They are so simple to operate, and right out of the box, they're almost ready to go. And let's go over this. But it boasts ultralight and foldable, a 4K EIS camera, GPS return, intelligent flight, and this is the case. So it has a nice little carry handle on it, and it has these little shoulder straps because it does come with a shoulder strap, which is really great, especially if you're going out on a hike and trekking and stuff. It makes it a lot easier to carry and bring along with you. So right away, that is your drone. Nice, small, and compact. Fits in the palm of your hand. Here is the battery, and you get a USB charging cable with that. So let's get that up and going. And it has a little docking station in here, so let's open up the accessory case. So that is that shoulder strap I was telling you about. Really awesome. You can snap it on either side, and then makes it really easy to carry. Sling it over like almost like a little mini backpack. Let's get the booklet out. Let's find that little charging port. And here is the charging port right there. So basically what you're doing is you're lining up that little gray area with that. It kind of sits on there, and that is your C plug. So it does come with an included C plug, but you can pretty much use any USB C plug that you have, and it will start flashing green, and I believe my delusion is that will turn a solid green once the battery is completely charged. Let's get the remote out. It does have these little tethers, and what I mean by that is that you're plugging your phone in because you're going to be downloading an app. Oh, it comes with a bunch of little propellers and parts and a little screwdriver and stuff. So let's push that out of the way. So what I mean is, so if you have depending on your phone, it has a C plug that plugs into the remote, and then like this is a lightning because I'm going to use my iPhone with this. And then this is a C to a C, so if you have an Android type phone. But basically, pop this open, and this is where your phone mounts. It's very flexible to accommodate like the larger smartphones. And then you're putting the C plug side down into that little well onto the right. Kind of hard to see, but it's on the right hand side. I think the left side is blank. And then you basically plug this into the bottom of your phone, which probably will orientate this way. I do not have my iPhone with me, but I do have my Android. And we'll just do a kind of like a mock setup on this. So you just basically kind of push your phone into the cradle this way, and then that will sit there nice and firm in these little holders. And I have a case on my phone, so it accommodates that very well. And like I said, I have the lightning plug here. This is a C, but basically it'd plug into the side of your phone like that. So very good. When we go for the outside demonstration, I'll show you how my iPhone plugs into that, but that gives you a really good general idea. Then obviously when you're done, you pull this plug out, a little wiggle, it comes right out, that folds down. These are your controls. This is your camera angle, and then for different photo pieces on that, there's your power button on the side. So it shows you your battery. Let me get it less glossy, but you can see that the battery's at 97%. You charge it here at the bottom, and then these are your little joystick controls that come out, and basically they screw into the top part like this. Super functional, and they do have an excellent grip, so you can control it with your thumb. You don't have to worry about your thumbs slipping off. And then you have all your different, like your speed, your camera, basically your movie camera. And then you have like I believe that's going to be your return home, but we'll go through that as we open everything up. But yeah, that is an awesome, compact, feels really good in your hands control. I'm also going to plug this in. I think I have a C available on another plug, so we will make sure that gets, so it says charging. So pretty neat. Okay, so we'll let these go off on the side. So this is your quick start guide. So nice, thin, easy. You do have a user manual. Please read through this. There's a lot of hints, tips, and tricks in here for your drone, just to make sure you get the best experience possible. If you're new to droning, definitely, read through that for sure. Okay, so your quick start guide. Okay, I'm intentionally not showing you that page because there is a code that you scan with your phone, and that will bring you right to the app so you can download it. You read through this, so it gives you kind of like the diagram of the drone, diagram of transmitter, charging, which I've already showed you, getting the drone ready, and kind of go over that real quick here on the desktop. It does have these, let me take these off. You can keep them if you want. I usually just rip them off, but so it makes it, the propellers stay in their spot while it's shipping, but now that it's in your safe possession, and then basically it just kind of quickly unfolds like that. Great. I love how they're tiered, so it locks them into place, so it'll give you kind of an idea. So that goes forward, and then this comes in one with your landing gear. So pretty cool. So that is its footprint, and then with the blades separate. So fantastic looking that way. So this is your camera. So it says, please remove this camera cover before the drone turns on. So what that means is basically you have this little protective cover, and they're usually, well, that came off actually pretty easy. So that holds it like in place. So when you want to get this drone ready, you want to take this off because the camera does do a calibration mode, and if you have this on, it's going to restrict the camera's movement. So definitely make sure that you take that off, and then put it back in. It has these little hooks. Just basically boom, press it in, and that's actually a pretty easy camera setup. Some of the other ones I've seen are a little more difficult than that. So on this side you have your memory card ports, and I have here's PNY. There seem to be pretty reliable memory cards. This is a 32 gig. I usually like to have a 64, but this will get you up and running, and there is a little embossed graphic on here, and it shows you the orientation. Obviously I did it wrong. The orientation of the memory card. So if you're looking from the bottom, it's going to be the graphic side of your card up, and just basically put that in. It has a little spring load on there, so when you're done, it springs out when you push in on it, and you can remove your memory card, but we're going to keep that in for now. So we are basically kind of idle and waiting for the battery to charge up 100%. So basically you are going to be putting your, taking the camera cover off, putting your battery in, installing a memory card, which we did. The battery I'll show you when we get outside. Getting the transmitter ready. I kind of showed you how to set that all up. That's good to go. Pairing. So basically you'll turn your power button on the drone, and then you'll have a short press on the power button, which is on the side here of the remote, and then that will get that up and going. And then so you're doing a short press, and then you hold in for 3 seconds, and that will basically turn the transmitter on, and then it will start pairing with the drone. So then you have your HS Fly app, which I alluded to before. Then you want to calibrate the compass, unlock the motors, and then you want to do your initial takeoff. And then your flight direction controls, so get familiar with the joysticks, kind of do some like mock flying on the ground, so you kind of know which direction is going to be which based on, number 9. And so that's it. We're going to let these batteries charge up, and then we'll meet you outside. So stay tuned. Okay, you want to turn your drone on, so you hold in the power button for a couple seconds. Make sure you take your protective lens cover off. And then your controller, you hit the power button once, and then you hold it in for 3 seconds. So real quick. So that power's on. Now it's going to say connecting. It'll take a couple seconds for it to find a drone. In the meantime, we will plug in our controller to our phone. So that connects. So it does take a quick couple seconds. Now we are going to open our app, hit control, and then it's going to be basically opening up the camera. So camera is active. Let me try to get there we go. So you can see that. Now right away it says it wants to format the card. So we click on that. This will actually erase everything on the card. So hopefully you have a new card. You hit confirm. Status formatted successfully. And then we are basically almost ready to go. So calibrating of the compass, you're basically pushing both joysticks up like that, and then it's basically going to tell you exactly what to do. So you're going to spin it horizontally like this. And you'll hear a little deet like we just heard. And then it's going to want to align the GPS gyro. So you basically turn it this way. And then once you hit a little beep again, it starts flashing, you're ready to go. Then to operate the camera, you basically, if you're going like that, will activate up and down. So kind of give you a really quick idea of that. We're going to kind of like set it like that. So as soon as we take off, we got a good view looking down. We're going to press the camera. And we're going to go into video mode. And then we're going to start recording. And then just make sure that your card is showing up there. And then the little record icon is set there. And then this is going to unlock your motors. And you are ready to go. I mean, look how absolutely stable this thing is. All right, so let's turn it around. And we are ready for flight and takeoff. So let's go. Anyway, Brian from Garage Hall, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.